This is Pav Bamber here for PSP Sports. I'm at the George Groves versus Martin Murray press conference here in Chelsea. With me, I've got Martin Murray. How you doing, Martin?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. You?
Very good, very good. So, obviously, just announced you got your fight against George Groves on June the 25th. What's your thoughts on this fight in particular?
Yeah, it's a great fight. It's a big domestic fight, which I've always wanted. I've been pushing for this fight. I've finally got it, and I can't wait for it. It's part of an action-packed card. The card, names keep getting added to it all the time. It's going to be a fantastic night of boxing, but I think me and Groves is going to steal the show on the night. We've got two men. It's a 50-50 fight on paper. We've got two men failed 3 times. Grosz for the world title fight. I've failed 4. Well, been beat 3, drew 1. We want to become world champions. So yeah, you've got 2 lads on the line giving it their all, and it's going to be a great night and a great fight.
Something I noticed you mentioned in the press conference there. You said that Groves is known to fade in your second half of fight, so on and so forth. And obviously you've said that with experience. You've gone out to Monaco for Golovkin, so on and so forth. What do you think are going to be the key factors that actually define who comes out on top in this one?
Yeah, well, Groves has got a good jab, good power, good right hand. Work out getting round that. He fades. The fight favours him early. If catching me somewhat stupid or dictating the pace from the get-go, and the fight favours me less. Obviously, with George having well-known stamina issues, and me with me high busy work rate. So I think the factor on the night is obviously going to be experience and the desire and will to win. Which I've got in abundance. When it comes to anything like that, when a fight gets tough, mate, there's no one in there who wants it more than me, and no one tougher. So, I think that's going to be a big factor on the night. Absolutely,
and of course, you spend most of your time at 160, culminating in that huge fight against Golovkin. So, how are you finding things out at 168? Finding it easy to make the weight? Is it power there more?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Yeah, it's a lot easier. My life's a lot better. Enjoying my life a bit more now. Yeah, so I mean, in an ideal world, the middleweight's 164, 160, super middleweight is 168. In an ideal world, I'll sit just in the middle. In an ideal world, it'd be 164 for me. But obviously, that weight doesn't exist. So it was too hard getting down. It's a lot better for me moving up. Obviously, I'm eating a lot more. I'm feeling a lot stronger, being able to give more in training. So I'm getting more out of it that way. But I'm still learning to grow into the weight as well. So yeah, I mean, this is my second solid fight at super middleweight. I fought Abraham in November, got beat on a split decision. I thought I won the fight, but I knew what I was up against in Germany. So this is my second solid test at super middleweight against a genuine super middleweight, and it's a big fight. It's a big test. But people always see the best of me in these type of fights, and June 25th will be no different.
Sounds good, and of course the domestic and world scene at super middleweight is huge, right? You've obviously got James DeGale, Callum Smith, WBC mandatory champion, IBF champion in DeGale, Paul Swift's coming back into the mix. Yourself, Groves. How would you assess the world super middleweight scene as you see it, and who would you like to tackle? Fingers crossed it'll for yourself if you beat George Groves.
Well, obviously I got Grosz first, beat him. This for a world title eliminator. Whether it's going to be for the world title, who knows? There's still time. I don't know what's happening with Felix Sturm and his belt. But obviously you've got the regular champion, Di Cavalis, an Italian. That'd be the easiest route to win a world title. But I'd love a rematch with Sturm. I'd love big domestic fights with James DeGale. You've got Badu Jack, who's over in America. That's kind of a little bit out of reach, if I'm honest with you. I'd love the fight, but it's got to be over there, and obviously I've got visa issues. And the whole idea of joining Matchroom was for me to start fighting regular, more local, and get a shot at home. So that's what I'm going for. Whoever I can get a shot at home against, that's what I'm going for, and that's what I'll be happy with.
Sounds good. I wish you all the best for your fight on the 25th of June, and see you soon, Martin. Thanks a lot for your help. Appreciate that.